Hi students, I will be start one more topic from the 10th biology, that is the second part or the second lesson and third lesson scientists, and listen be careful and remember that all things for the examination point of view. Thank you for watching my video and class, and let me start one more topic from the 10th biology, the second and third lesson scientist and what they discovered. Here from the second lesson, the second lesson name is the respiration. The respiration is called as a energy releasing system. From this, how many scientists are present in this lesson? One scientist name is Joseph Priestley, Lavoisier, and John Draper and Patanjali. These are the four scientists from second lesson. And third lesson, nearly five scientists. One is the René Laennec, second one is the Girolamo Fabrizi, third one is the William Harvey, fourth one is the Marcello Malpizzi, and next one is the Bas Chandraki. All these five scientists from third lesson, which is called as a transportation or the circulatory system. Now let me start. What about the scientists in the respiration and what they invented and what they discovered in this and what are their uses in this system? Respiration. Now what is respiration now? The respiration is called as a energy releasing system. Actually, the respiration word is derived from the Latin. The word is the respire. The meaning of the respire is to breathe. Have you got it? I think the respiration word is derived from Latin. The word that is the respire. Respire means to breathe. Now, and one more name for the respiration, which is called as a catabolic process. What is meant by the catabolic process? Actually, we are using the complex food materials to digest in our body. So that the breakdown of the food materials by adding of the oxygen to produce the energy. That means the breakdown food materials can be consumed to production of the energy by one system is the respiration. So that the respiration is called as a catabolic process. Catabolic means what here? Break down the food materials to production of energy is called as a catabolic. Now here the catabolic process is called as a respiration. And one more, this respiration process can be produced by using the oxygen. So that this is called as a kind of the oxidation process. The respiration is called as a oxidation process because it can produce only by adding the oxygen to the food materials to production of energy. And next one is here the respiration also first process to the consuming of the food materials. Only the one life process can be consume the food materials to production of energy. This is the introduction about the respiration. I think you got it all these things. And now who are the scientists and what is the chemical equation of the respiration? The chemical equation of the respiration C6H12O6. Once again, C6H12O6. This is the carbohydrate, and we have to add the oxygen molecules like a 6O2. Once again, C6H12 plus C6H12 and O6 plus 6O2 gives rise to 6CO2 plus 6H2O plus and heat energy. This is the chemical equation of the respiration. Once again, the chemical equation of the respiration is C6H12O6 plus 6O2 gives rise to 6CO2 plus 6H2O plus energy. The energy formed as a ATP energy and heat energy in our body. That is the chemical equation of the respiration. Now what about the Joseph Priestley? The Joseph Priestley discovered the oxygen gas in 1774. Joseph Priestley discovered the oxygen gas in 1774. In 1774. And one more scientist is the Lavoisier. He kept the name for the oxygen in 1775, and also he was found the properties of the gases by using and by doing the several experiments. He was conducted several experiments. He was conducted several experiments to find out the chemical properties of the gases. Now what are the two examples of the experiments from the Lavoisier? Now first experiment, the gas is liberated on heating, that is a powder charcoal in bell jar kept over the water. He thought, what is here? He kept the only in a bell jar, charcoal powder. The charcoal powder kept in a bell jar, and that is one gas is liberated over the water. He could not find the what is the gas there now. Actually he thought that the carbon dioxide only liberated when it is in a liberated from the only charcoal gas when we over the water. Then here he thought that that is the carbon dioxide gas. And also he was conducted one more experiment, that is the second experiment, combustion of the phosphorus in a bell jar, and this atmospheric air only combine with the phosphorus to burn and produce the carbon dioxide gas. Understood? Combustion of the phosphorus. Combustion of the phosphorus only by adding of the oxygen which produce the carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide can be changed the lime water into the milky white. This is one of the chemical property of the carbon dioxide. In the earlier days, the oxygen was called as a vitiated gas. The carbon dioxide was called as a fixed air. The other names of the carbon dioxide, this is called as a chalky acid gas, or it is called as a charcoal gas. This is about the carbon dioxide and oxygen who was discovered and find out the properties of the chemical properties of these gases. That scientist name is the Lavoisier. That's, I think, have you got it all information from both these two scientists. And here John Draper, that is very famous scientist, and here he was a renowned chemist. John Draper was a renowned chemist. He was written a few words in a human physiology book. John Draper was written a few words in human physiology textbook. Human physiology textbook is very important to remember. What is here? A renowned chemist. Who is that now? John Draper. John Draper was written a few words in human physiology textbook about the respiration. What is the words here? A chief material which is living being receives that can be burned by the oxygen and water. Then the body expel at the same time water, carbon dioxide, phosphorus and sulfur, including with the other components. I think you have got it. Here a chief material which is receiving by living beings that can be burned by the oxygen and including with the water. Then the living being can be produced and release or the expel carbon dioxide, water and phosphorus, sulfur including with the other chemical substances. These all statement given by the John Draper, who is very renowned in chemist. That is, I think you got about the third scientist, who is the John Draper. And next one is the Patanjali. The Patanjali is very famous in the yogic principle. We are listening every day about the some of the yogic asanas. Now Patanjali, he was and he is Indian Ayurvedic physician. Patanjali is a Indian Ayurvedic physician, he developed a scientific breathing practice. He developed a scientific breathing practice. The breathing practice is called as a Yogaabhyasa. The Yogaabhyasa is one of the scientific breathing practice. One of the scientific breathing practice. And also one theory also proposed by him. The theory is called as a Ashtanga Yoga. That means a Patanjali theory is the Ashtanga Yoga. Ashtanga Yoga is the Patanjali principle as well as the theory. I think you got it. He was introduced 195 yogic principles. Once again, he was introduced 195 yogic principles. All these 195 yogic principles can be divided or classified into the 8 divisions, whatever the divisions here. The first division about it, that is the asana. Second one is the dhyana, asana, dhyana, dharana, yama, niyama, pranayama, pratyahara, samadhi. Now what are the uses of these 8 divisions of the yogic principles? The first one is the asana, used for the body posture. The asana used for the body posture. And second one, dhyana. Dhyana used for the meditation. The dhyana used for the meditation. And third one is the dharana. This is used for the concentration. The dharana used for the concentration. And yama is need for the social discipline. Once again, the fourth one is the yama. The yama used for the social discipline. Fifth one is the niyama. This is used for the individual discipline. Niyama used for the individual discipline. Pranayama. The pranayama, what is pranayama here? Prana means a gas. Yama means a journey. That means a gas journey. Gas journey means what here? That is a breathing journey to do the practice to life. That is a pranayama. Used for the expansion of the vital energy. The pratyahara gives us withdrawal of our senses. And next one is the samadhi. The samadhi is used for self-realization. Self-realization used by and provided by us, that is samadhi. These are the 8 kinds of the divisions in yogic principle. Already you know that 195 yogic principles proposed by the Patanjali, who is called as here, that is a Indian Ayurvedic physician. That's here. The third lesson name is the transportation of the blood circulatory system. The first scientist in this lesson, René Laennec. René Laennec was discovered the stethoscope in 1816. In 1816, René Laennec was discovered the stethoscope. The stethoscope used to find out the heartbeat and pulse rate in our body. In human, the pulse rate and heartbeat can be measured by one instrument is the stethoscope, which was discovered by the René Laennec in 1816. And next scientist is the Girolamo Fabrizi. What about the Girolamo Fabrizi? In 1574, he was studying on veins in the legs. Very important. Girolamo Fabrizi found a kind of the blood vessel. The blood vessel is the veins in the legs. And also all the veins contains the valves. The valves can be source and flow of the blood in a single direction. That was discovered by the Girolamo Fabrizi. This Girolamo Fabrizi was Italian doctor. He was studying on veins in the legs, and he noticed that had valves in a veins. The valves used for only the flow of blood in a single direction. This is about the Girolamo Fabrizi. The Girolamo Fabrizi was a teacher of one more scientist, the William Harvey. He is known as a father of the blood circulation. William Harvey is called as a father of the blood circulation. He dissected, very important, he dissected the hearts of the dead bodies or the dead people. He dissected the hearts of the dead bodies or the dead people, and he found the valves in the chambers of hearts. He found the valves in the chambers of the heart. Now, what are the valves? Actually, in our heart, when we observe the internal structure of the heart, there are 4 types of the valves present in our heart. What are those now? One is a tricuspid valve. Second one is the bicuspid valve. Third one is the pulmonary valve. Fourth one is the systemic valve. There are 4 types of the valves present in our heart. One is what here? Tricuspid valve. The tricuspid valve presented or situated between right auricle and right ventricle. The right auricle and right ventricle, in between both of them, what is present here? Tricuspid valve. And also in the left side, left auricle and left ventricle, in these two, what are present? Bicuspid valve. The bicuspid valve, otherwise called as a mitral valve. The left side of the heart, that bicuspid valve is located between the left auricle and left ventricle. This bicuspid valve, otherwise called as a mitral valve. And one more valve is present, that is the pulmonary valve. The pulmonary valve is located between the place of the pulmonary artery and right ventricle. The valve which is present in the between the place of pulmonary artery and right ventricle, that is pulmonary valve. And next one is the systemic aortic valve. The systemic aortic valve is presented between the left ventricle and systemic aorta or the systemic artery. This is the 4 types of the valves which are present in the chambers of heart, that was found and discovered by the William Harvey. Not only that, the William Harvey go for the number of studies on the heart structure, and he found that the flow of the blood, there are 2 types of the flow of blood in animals. One is the single circuit circulation and one more is the double circuit circulation. The single circulation means say only once the blood flow through the heart. Only once blood flow through the heart is called as a single circuit circulation. This single circuit circulation can be seen in only one aquatic animal, such as that is here fishes. The fishes contains the single circuit circulation, and also double circuit circulation present in frog, snakes, aves like birds, and all mammalians. All mammals and contains the only double circuit circulation. Single circuit circulation, double circuit circulation, valves in the chambers of heart, all these found by the William Harvey, who is the student of the Girolamo Fabrizi, and also he was called as the father of blood circulation. And that is about the William Harvey. And one more scientist is the Marcello Malpighi. Marcello Malpighi, both of them from the Germany scientist. Only one scientist here. Here they found the only blood capillaries. The blood capillaries like arterioles and venules. Here the blood capillaries was found in wings of the bats by the only Marcello Malpighi. Marcello Malpighi found that what is blood capillaries in the wings of the bat. Now actually the blood capillaries, the capillary word is derived from the Latin. What is meant by the capillary here? capillary means a hairs. The meaning of the capillaries is the hairs. That is about the Marcello Malpighi from the third lesson. And next scientist is the Bast and Rocky. The Bast and Rocky in 1881, they discovered only one famous instrument which is used to the measuring of the BP. That means a blood pressure is measured by an instrument or the, that is a one thing to find out the BP in our body. That BP was measured by one instrument is the sphygmomanometer. The sphygmomanometer was discovered and invented by the Bast and Rocky in 1881. That is, the BP is in normal BP in human 120/80 mmHg. 120 is belonging to the systolic pressure, 80 is belonging to the diastolic pressure. Actually, the normal human contains the BP is 120/80. Thank you one and all.